Let's make some hard cider. Every year my homebrew club does a bulk purchase of preservative-free cider from a local orchard. And every year I take one batch and throw it in the coldest part of my garage and let it set. I don't add any yeast, I just let it ferment naturally. This has been sitting for about 5 weeks or so. Checking the gravity reading. You can see some bubbles of activity on the top yet. It's not completely dry, but it's getting close. The flavor and aroma are good, meaning nothing bad has happened, so I'm okay with adding some honey to this, bump up the gravity. Categorically, this could be considered a cider or a sizer. It's really in the gray area. Whatever I call it, Agnes is interested. So is Nala. They both like it. In the spirit of a wild ferment, I like to not measure how much nutrient I put in. Sometimes it's just fun to shoot from the hip and see what happens. Every year this ends up tasting really good. While we wait to see how that one turned out, I'm going to try out my 2 from last year again. I had some videos on this a few months ago. I'm going to check in again on these. This is the wild ferment from last year. A little bit of a haze, that could be from me moving the keg. Looks really good, a little bit of a funk. Nice apple, subtle honey. That's not a good sign. I had to flip that lid to get a good seal. Hopefully it's not oxidized. I've had my share of keg disasters. We'll see how this one tastes. I find that a little bit of oxidation can often be beneficial to a mead or cider. We'll see if this was a happy accident. Well, I didn't pick up any oxidation. It's fresh, very clean, not as complex as the wild ferment. I think I'm going to send these off to a competition and see what the judges think of it. I'll keep you posted.